DreAllDay.com.
What's going on, everybody? Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. As we get into the motivation this week, I want to talk about how a lot of people come to me and they tell me whatever their situation is, or they start with, I need help. And then they tell me what their situation is and they end it with, I need help. When you tell people that you need help, or when you announce or even say to yourself or start thinking to yourself that you need help, the first thing that does immediately to you, like subconsciously, is you taking away your own power. Like, you're making yourself weak when you say you need help, because that's basically saying, unless this outside factor, whether that be a person, whether that be a book, whether it be a movie on TV, whether it be a YouTube video or whatever, you saying unless this outside factor comes in and assists me, I won't be able to accomplish what I want to accomplish. So at that point, you're focusing on something outside of yourself in order to reach a level of success. And that's the wrong way to look at things, in my opinion. Once you announce that you need help, like you saying, okay, is out of my hands now. Now somebody else got to do something in order for me to be good. And that's not true. Because when we was coming up, when somebody like myself was coming up in the 90s, we didn't have any YouTube videos to watch. There was no Facebook. I didn't buy any training DVDs or none of that. We just went to the park and we practiced and we played until we got better. We didn't go to nobody. It wasn't nobody to go to get better. And there's a lot of good players that's out there now that wasn't watching YouTube in order to get good. So YouTube is not the answer to your problems. Neither is another person, neither is a trainer, neither is your coach or anything like that. So when you start announcing that you need help, basically you're putting yourself in a position of weakness. And I don't want any of y'all to do that to yourselves. You need to keep yourself in a position of strength. Like I talked about a couple weeks ago in the motivation, stay in a position of strength. If you can take something from somebody else, like you can get guidance from somebody else, you could use something that you see somebody else doing or saying to help your own cause, but you don't ever need to say that you need help, because then at that point you're taking it away from yourself. You're taking that power and that strength away from yourself. So hopefully that makes sense to everybody out there. Work on your game. DreAllDay.com. It was a move used mostly by Chris Paul, where you put a spin on the ball in one hand. You see I go behind the bat, little jump stop as I put the ball around my bat, and then I go. Hey.